Spain continues to improve. The last 24-hour period reported 87 deaths. That's the first time it's been below 100 in more than 2 months.
Wow.
You think about that. I mean, 87 is still, it's a huge number dying from this disease in one day. But, you know, we were up at 900
Yeah.
in a day, can you believe? You know,
Yeah.
and for 2 months, it's not been this low. So 27,650 officially dead, although undoubtedly it's more. I told you when I went running the other day, I saw somebody being taken out of a house into the ambulance, with everybody wearing protective gear. A lot of Spain is opening up. If we go back to the original restriction, once we were allowed to go out to exercise for 1 hour a day, that was phase 0. A lot of Spain, more than half of Spain, has moved to phase 1, which allows for some return of normality, but it's still pretty restricted. So some cafes and restaurants can open with terraces outside with spacing, but it's still very, very limited. From what I've read, some areas which have had no or very few cases in the last week are going to move to phase 2 tomorrow. Barcelona, Madrid, and some other areas, I think, stay at phase 0. But Barcelona has apparently decided to move to phase 0.5, which allows for some small shops to open for customers. Some places like libraries, with the necessary precautions. Some public services reopening. But I just saw on the news, apparently the Generalitat de Catalunya is saying that schools won't reopen until September.
Oh, really?
It's a big debate in the UK now. I mean, the government seems to be in chaos there. They changed the slogan "Stay home" to "Stay alert," and a lot of people were very critical about how confusing the message was. Basically, the Prime Minister, without consulting anybody, announced to the UK population last Sunday night, so 1 week ago, that if you can work from home, work from home. If you can't, he's encouraging people to go back to work. But it's been very confusing for a lot of people. So there's a lot of criticism there, and the government is saying that they want to reopen schools from the 1st of June.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But, I know. They're still suffering a lot of deaths there. It just seems to be a disaster. So what have we been doing? We're okay. I think the kids have been getting a bit frustrated with online schooling. Kai and Kazu, I think, a little bit, but they're kind of doing okay. The girls, I think they really need to be supervised. I need to make a bigger effort to supervise what they're doing. The trouble is, if I'm supervising it or you're supervising it, we can't do anything else.
Well, why don't you do spelling?
We already did the spelling test.
You did?
Yeah.
You got 9 and 10?
Yeah.
Give me 5.
Well, we can take turn, but it's important that we supervise them, really.
Yeah, so...
Because otherwise they won't do by themselves.
Yeah.
I really think we should, because they just started last September.
I know.
And this is a critical moment.
I know.
I think we should take this opportunity as an advantage for them, because we can teach at home, because at school, I think a teacher cannot just concentrate on them.
I think it's pretty good, but for the girls, it's a lot worse than actually being at school. Maybe 50% of what it was at school, 60%. So that's okay. So what did we do today? We went for a walk, which was nice. It was good.
今夏の始まりです。で、なんだっけ、真夏どんだけ暑いのですかね。日本だったらスペインの何倍？あんたママ見てきれいな。
あ、本当だ。ポッピーだよ、あれ、ポッピー。
ポッピー？あ、ポッピー大好き。リコポッピー。リコね、ポッピー大好きなんだ。マインクラフトの中のポッピーも大好き。
ダディ、グラニー。はい、グラニー。
Daddy, I like Poppy a lot. Daddy, I
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad. But alright, apart from Monday.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we're out
And I mean, I told you sometimes when I've been out running in the evening, there's just too many people, even around here. It's not a densely populated area, but some of the paths, there's just too many groups of people and not really keeping far enough apart.
Yeah.
But today we went walking in the other direction, and it was pretty quiet and very nice. And we cleaned the house, and I used your window cleaning robot, Winbot 950.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm quite impressed.
Oh, really? It's not what you said to me.
I know.
But
Once
yeah.
I read the instructions, like you didn't, okay, once I understand actually how it works and what you're supposed to do with it, it was kind of okay.
I'm impressed with that because when I went upstairs, you did it downstairs and upstairs. When I went in a bedroom, the window looked so clean. So
Honestly, I think it would be quicker just with a bucket and a squeegee. I think that would be a lot quicker. But we don't have one, right? Do we have one?
we do.
We do. Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, really? So you're gonna do it? Well, next time. But, okay. Thank you, Daddy.
Okay.
頑張りましょう。
頑張りましょう。
はい。
Where are we? Which one? Which page was it?
17.
17. Not that one. This one, right? We need to print it, yeah? Black and white or colour?
Color. Yay!
Go on, you go and get it. I need to talk to Mama.
Okay.
Anyway, about that electricity bill.